Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're back with another tutorial. Have you ever had a problem where the toilet flush flow doesn't stop the water properly, causing the water level to rise too high and overflow into the toilet bowl? This annoying issue leads to water waste, rust, limescale buildup inside the bowl, and unnecessary extra costs. But the good news is, you don't need to replace the entire flush system. This seemingly big problem has a very small cost. It's easy to fix, and it can save you from buying a new flush. So let's get started. First, completely shut off the water supply valve to cut the water. Then press and hold the flush button to fully drain the remaining water from the tank. Next, from underneath the flush tank, use an adjustable wrench to disconnect the hose from the float valve. Keep in mind that these hose nuts loosen counterclockwise and tighten clockwise. Once the nut is loosened with the wrench, finish unscrew it by hand and remove the hose. After removing the hose, it's time to take out the float valve itself. The valve is attached to the tank with a plastic nut and a washer. Using the adjustable wrench, loosen the nut counterclockwise, then remove it completely by hand and take off both the nut and the washer. Now gently pull the float valve out from inside the tank. The worn nut part is actually a small washer, but to access it we need to disassemble a few components. First, remove the float ball by rotating the adjustment rod. Then press the two sides of the retaining pin that holds the float arm in place and remove it. Once the arm is removed, rotate the float base slightly counterclockwise to release it, then pull it outward. Inside the upper base, you'll find the worn washer. Over time, due to the constant pressure, this washer loses its shape and no longer seals the water inlet properly. Remove the washer. There is a small hole next to the washer slot designed to make removal easier. Using a safety pin, push the washer out through this hole. In this video, we're reusing the backside of the washer since it's still intact. But if you can't find a replacement washer, it's better to install a new one. Reinsert the washer upside down into its place. Now it's time to reassemble the float valve. First, reinstall the final piece. Make sure the recessed side, shown in the image, faces outward from the float base. Then attach the lower part of the base and tighten it slightly by turning it clockwise. Next, align the components. Place the float arm back into its slot and reinstall the retaining pin. Finally, reinstall the float ball at the top and adjust it by rotating the adjustment rod. Now the float valve is repaired and ready to be installed back into the tank. Insert the brass section of the float valve into the tank hole as shown. Place the washer first, then tighten the plastic nut by hand as much as possible. After that, secure it firmly using the adjustable wrench. Next, reconnect the hose. Tighten the hose nut first by hand, then fully secure it with the wrench. Congratulations! You've repaired your toilet flush system with zero cost. Now turn the water supply back on and check carefully for any leaks. As you can see, the water fills up the adjusted float level and then shuts off perfectly, with no water leaking into the toilet bowl. Now we can safely clean the rusty and yellowed areas of the bowl using cleaning products. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more helpful tutorials. We're also looking forward to reading all your comments and suggestions below. Until the next tutorial, goodbye.